Hi Pisces, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to your Love Bite. Pisces, let's see what are the messages for you now. And a warm welcome back to all my subscribers. Welcome in newcomers. Pisces Spirit. Alright Pisces, 3 cards for the first person. 3 of Pentacles, the World and the Ace of Wands. Second person, 4 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles and the 9 of Wands. Okay, mutual energies, Hanged Man, 9 of Cups and the King of Pentacles. Bottom of my deck I have the Moon card in reverse. So somebody does want to speak their truth. I'm sorry. Okay, somebody does want to speak their truth. I think one of you feels that, you know what, I really didn't want this connection to work out, but maybe they are still treating me like a third party, or they treat me like I'm a casual acquaintance or something. I'm losing my interest in this because, how long will this continue? I'm not happy. I'm not emotionally satisfied. I need to shut this chapter down. The other person, I think in the past, this person maybe was not ready for commitment or something, and they delayed things for too long. I think this is the person who really wants one more chance. I think now they are ready. So let's see what's going to happen. I'm going to clarify these cards and then we'll do your mutual energies, Pisces. But before that, let's start with some dialogue message cards. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then I'll clarify the rest. So, Pisces and their person, Spirit. Pisces and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? Let's take a few more from another deck. Pisces and their person, Spirit. Pisces and their person. And I'll take a few more from a third deck. Pisces and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Pisces, if any of you are looking for personal readings, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Pisces, says, "You make me so nervous. Sometimes it's hard to breathe. Left off on bad terms with so many things left unsaid. I don't care what my family or anyone else has to say. I want you and nobody else. You're not the only one that's scared. This connection scares me too. I didn't treat you with respect. One day I know I'm going to regret that I let you get away. I wish things had turned out differently. I'm sad it's over between us. I miss you all the time. Everything will fall in place one day. I want to come back to you. I didn't want to run away. I just ignored you to see how upset you'd be over me. I love you from head to toe." All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Pisces, let's start the reading. And I'm going to first focus on the first line, which is person A for me. Then we'll move to the second line, the other person. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender based. If this is your reading, you could be either one of them. So person A, tell me. Person A says, well, you know what, I think I better start focusing on other things now, maybe my work, meeting new people, having a new beginning or something like that, because I need to now stand up for myself and, figure things out. I have to make my own decisions now, because the person I was dealing with, or I was interested in, who I really thought was going to be my counterpart and one day they would step up and do right by me, they keep making me feel left out, or not nurtured, or they don't give me a partnership, and I always feel lack, even though I feel that this is my divine partner. So I think person A is on the verge of saying, I might as well take a step back and think about closing this chapter down. Because why do you want to close this chapter down? Because they haven't heard from their person. They feel the other person is not reciprocating or not talking or not hasn't said anything. It's like, yeah, I always felt this was my divine counterpart. In fact, I was dreaming, hoping, wishing for it as well. But all they maybe have to offer is maybe some passion and nothing else. And I don't want only passion in my life. I want more than that. I want a 10 of cups. I want something which goes into a beautiful future, and we, have a home together, or just be together for the rest of our lives. Whatever they are offering is not exactly what I had in mind. So according to person A, they feel that this connection is not going anywhere. In fact, it's been moving backwards instead of moving forward. Why do you feel this way? Because I think they were hoping that the other person would return and do or say something. But right now, I think they are very angry and very upset and saying, listen, if they are never going to do what I want them to do, then I might as well accept it's over and cut this person out of my life. Basically, person A feels that my love is getting taken for granted here. I'm just wasting it here. I might as well use my time and my energy to make my own dreams and wishes come true. So that's the reason I think person A is thinking of closing the chapter down. What about you, person B? Four of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. I think they are very feeling rather overwhelmed and very burdened because they know what they did. I think this person knows that they were maybe not ready for commitment. They didn't offer person anything stable. They were maybe not ready for a partnership at one time. They didn't see the connection to be a divine counterpart connection. Now they are very, very nervous because they know that their lack of participation in this connection made that person very angry and very upset. Right? So now I think this person has recognized this connection. Now they are ready for commitment. They want to step up and tell their person that, hey, I've understood this connection now. I'm clear about, what this connection is. But somewhere they are scared because they feel I delayed things for too long. I took too much time. How do I make things right now? So they are a little worried that now after so long, if they do go to person A, they may just get rejected. They may just get rejected. Why do you feel you'll get rejected, person B? Why do you feel you'll get rejected? Because they never offered commitment in the past. Right? This person was, I don't know what they were behaving like, but they may have come across as I'm not ready for long-term commitment. But maybe they were juggling, maybe they were keeping their options open, I don't know. But right now, I think they have made up their mind as to who they want. They don't want to juggle anymore, they don't want anyone else, and they are very, very disappointed in themselves for playing those silly games that they were playing, because now they feel like they lost. They lost out. They made some very unwise and foolish choices. This person definitely wants to try again. Nine of Wands. Yeah, but they are kind of stuck wondering how. How do I start again? They're feeling very scattered in their brain. They don't know how to now come forward and ask for a second chance and tell their person that there was nobody else. There is nobody else. I don't want anyone else. You are the only cup I want, without it backfiring on them. So they feel, how do I now express myself without maybe having an argument or a fight, maybe? So yeah, they are very, very lonely right now. They could be stressed, they could be thinking, they could be overthinking. Why? Because I think they have recognized they have deep love for person A. So the more love that they are feeling for person A, I think the more afraid and nervous they are becoming, because now they want to come back and prove to person A that, yes, I am your divine counterpart, and respect me or love me as you wanted to, because I love you the same. But they are nervous because they know their past actions of not putting in work or whatever this person did may go against them. Okay, so mutual energy spirit for the first person. The first person says, no, I'm thinking of getting unstuck from this situation, Omkaratarot, because they are who they are. This person is head over heart. I think they've made it very clear in their words or actions or behavior that they are not interested. So I might as well shut this chapter down. None of my dreams and wishes are coming true here. Right? I mean, they had ample time. They had ample time to come towards me, ask me for a second chance, step up and, prove to me that they've changed. But they've just left me waiting. And how long am I going to wait now? So they still haven't done anything to work this out with me. I have been waiting. Person A says I have been waiting. That, like, I've been hearing tarot readings and they want to step up and they want to do right by me. But I mean, how long? How long? They're still holding back from me. Yeah, they're still not making up their mind. And if they're not making a choice, that means that all tarot readers are wrong. They don't want any commitment with me, right? So, well, let's see the second person. From what I'm feeling, this person is only nervous. Let's see. Tell me, person B, what are these three cards for me, meaning for you? Hanged Man in reverse. They want to get unstuck. Oh yes, see, I told you. They want to get unstuck from the situation which they are in. They want you to get unstuck, person A, because they have recognized the connection. They see you as a Two of Cups. This is, I want to give them my cup, I want their cup, I want to end all the heartbreak and pain that has been caused in this connection. Then, Nine of Cups in reverse. Their only worry is, what if the other person doesn't see them like that anymore? It's like, just when I'm ready now, I'm ready to step up and offer them everything after the way I've treated them, after the way I insulted them. I don't think they'll want to be my counterpart. So that is that loop that person B is stuck in. Tell me more, King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. Yeah, they are a bit scared of getting disappointed. See, this person feels, if I go and speak my truth, if I go and have that conversation, if I tell them the truth, and they say, no, but I gave up on you, I dropped you long time ago. This connection is over. I don't see you as my soulmate anymore. I think they are fearing that how disappointed they're going to feel. So they are so nervous to ask, but they continue to spy, watch, maybe see where person A is at. Are they with somebody else? Have they had a new beginning? Are their defenses down? Have they forgotten about me? Have they moved on to a new soulmate? Are they still angry and upset with me, or do they still care? So, Moon in reverse, overall energy, yeah, they're trying to find out. They're trying to find out if, they can, or maybe time has healed wounds and the conflict can be over. Moon in reverse. Moon in reverse. They are scared. They are scared to come forward, even though they want to. They want to apologize. Or I think this person will. They don't want to shock person A and have it all fall off. It's like, if they do come forward, they want to make slow and steady movements, because they don't know if they immediately come and speak their heart, it's going to work, right? So I don't know. They do want to talk, but they want to take slow and steady steps, in case, just to find out if person A is still interested, or are they just exhausted of me? Have they given up on me? So I'm scared to open my whole heart and express to them, in case, they're scared. In case there's a tower moment that happens and, they just shut me down, or they, reject me outrightly. So that's what I have for you then, Pisces. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste.